G'day and welcome back to our Lord of War campaign in Hearts of Iron 4. So we did actually get the achievement in the last one, just didn't get the overlay pop up for some reason. No, that's fine. And what's the other one we're trying to do in this campaign? We want to go for... Make a man out of you. As a warlord, have at least 1 million manpower queued up for deployment in the actual deployment queue. So it'll be a while until we do that. Otherwise, battle cry, conquering all of China and Japan. That's definitely a longer term thing. Okay. So, redirected this guy. We should just tell these guys to be super aggressive. I always forget to actually click on the extra thing there. Okay. Which, to start with, means you guys spreading out. They are moving in. Let's, well, that doesn't matter. Yeah, you can go that way. We do have to do this as quickly as humanly possible. Which also means these guys... I always forget how to actually edit these now. The offensive line. Hold mouse button. Yeah, but the... No. No, alright, forget it. Figure it out later. Japanese pushing in. We need to push in faster. Japanese have come through to defend that side, so that's good. With support equipment, we would go for engineers first. And now we can't get across there, damn it. Alright, so I have to wait for some Japanese help over there. He's just shipped his guys in. That's okay. Don't care if he takes this because there's no cities there. We just need to get up to Chongqing. Force capitulation. Get as much of this land for ourselves as we can. You know what, let's just go... Add this on. Do it after that one. Okay. And some Soviet tanks across the river from us. Isn't that just awesome? Well, we are beating them occasionally. We have supply problems. I was going to grab. So actually where they're all stopping. Okay. We'll split off 2 and send them around. And actually, grab one of the other guys to come there and open it up a little more. Alright, should be able to force their capitulation relatively quickly. There shouldn't be a whole lot of Chinese over here, so that'll come through fast as well. And there's a tank on the other side. Alright, support weaponry. Now we can go for the Qingtao. I'll start needing more steel soon. But don't we control... steel up here that we're trying to get to. And the next good point is try and rush Chongqing. River crossing there. Let's try and push this way. Alright, it should be successful. We get bogged down in the mountains if we don't get through this fast. This is looking okay. So the other thing is, these guys probably need to focus. Something more like that. Alright, they redirect. It's good. No divisions planning this. Right, well. You kind of are. Culture personality is coming. That's all going to take a while. We are very fascist. They're going to start blocking us to keep getting what we can as quickly as we can. Japanese are coming in to help as well. We'll need their artillery to help us a little, I think. I throw a lot of men at this, but their defense and our lack of supply. Alright, this is nearly done. Japanese will push that themselves. Alright, Yunan's capitulated. We get 18 guns. Awesome. These guys can already start moving through. Combat building machines. Alright, not sure exactly how much that really helps, so we should probably focus elsewhere. It is almost 39. It's a little soon. I do like the 5% there, but that's way too soon. 40, no. Support companies, we would also want the recon. Alright, it's all Japanese in the front there. Let's grab... No, we need to get them. Okay. We really need to get across here. Looks like it is the plan. That's a little problematic. Push hard. Just need to take Chongqing, because we've only done, where are we, 5%. We're not going to get much when we piece this out. So, next up, heavy weapons development for support artillery. We need to do some actual research on the first one of them first. Rural militias, yes. I think we're going to ignore the Japanese support one. Although, that probably give us some like industrial support, so that could actually be good. And the Japanese are pushing in before us. Who is this? Yaman. Alright, you are going the wrong way, so get off of it. Alright, still seeing some green. Chongqing is looking promising-ish. Let's go. Expand this up one further. So that'll put us on the border there. We want to help out with this one, really. Alright, no divisions in basic. So we've got 24 and 24. I could start queuing them up. Reinforcements are top priority, and then upgrades, but yes, we'll train these as a low priority. Get through 36. Yeah, we need them into deployment queue, so... I don't think that's even going to be close to 1 million men. It's going to be a ridiculous number. Alright, now we're starting to push. So, you try and go directly up. We want to try and cut them off over here. And we're getting into Chongqing. We'd better be the ones actually taking it, not the Japanese. It's a bit of a failure over that end. We're going to keep throwing everything we have at it, though. And you are heading up. Good. Well, that's not so good. Alright, should work. And, yeah, Japan's got everything over there. So, they're still dealing with... That's right, G by Sun Mars in this war, aren't they? Alright, well, we'll remember that. Kept thinking that was Mongolia. But as soon as China capitulate, I guess it won't really matter, will it? What are they actually on here? Don't show us. Miners all capitulated. They are down to 19 when it has 5% or less. Jesus. Well, Chongqing should be enough for that. Going to be pushing on it quite a lot. Alright, we'll keep going there. Surprised he's doing that well. Alright, we need to start adding extra lines up here though, just in case. And then these guys as well, I guess. Okay, they'll try. And Chongqing. Who's going to get in there first? But it's going to be the Japanese. China has capitulated. Okay. So, they've taken a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah. This will be a pain. Looks like we can get this. See why we wouldn't. 6, 5. We need that for 66. We can't even do that. How many points do we have? 73. Yeah, he's going to really overpower us in this. So we want this one. Can we ask? Yes. We're going to have issues getting much in this, but taking resources is definitely the first way we want to go. And this one's probably better than that one, because it's worth more. 6 military factories versus just nothing. Okay, end that turn. He's taken the resources there. We then want to join everything up. We might be able to ask for one thing. Yeah, Japan took the cheap one. Can we ask for Chengde? No. Can't even ask for that. Nope. Alright, we have to pass. Now we've got more points. So 22, still can't do this. Chamdo, probably not worth it. No, let's pass. Hopefully they don't take everything. Damn it. Alright, now we can take Chengde. No. Because he's got more points. I'm not going to be allowed to get anything else here. Yep, now they've done it. So, Gui Jiao. It's going to be the best we can do. Well, it's fair enough. We didn't particularly participate in the war. Communist China was annexed, Jibai Sama was annexed, etc, etc. So, if we look at it from this side, we're doing well. But if we look at what we're actually holding, Japan is kind of terrifying. Alright, we do have access through them though, so should we go line up dictatorial Xinjiang is fine. Alright, it's going to be hard to do anything to them. What we probably want to do is attack Tibet. Something like that. We are still a warlord. I don't think we'd be allowed to do this sort of thing though. Tibet, and there's nobody else. Don't want to attack the allies. Alright, I guess do a bit of homeland defense down here. That's just ridiculous. Alright, something like that for now. Yeah, if we end up at war. Fine. So, insufficient resources. Just a tiny bit of steel. Should ask for it from Germany. Up to 22. Let's... Actually, we need to line up support equipment here as well. So yeah, we'll do 25. And we'll start trying to knock these out. Rural militias are done. So, should we... Yeah, interested... See what the Japanese want to help us with. Alright, what are they thinking these days? Small arms modernization. And there's our better guns. We'll ignore this and try and push through to this one though, I think. I should probably... No, we will start building it. Now we're going to need... What do you need for... Yeah, you need motorized. Alright, and switch this around to the 2s. Alright, now the shortage issues. 850 days. Got a lot of army experience, so we should really think about what we actually want. Need one more. And then we'll start trying to build artillery and stuff. So we are going to need to research that. Recon and engineers are good for a start. This is 39 techs, which probably jump straight in, but I'd rather start researching these. Get the bonus working towards this way somewhere. Because how many more are we going to spend time doing? We will do defensive posture. So we've got 1, 2... Border conflicts with warlords and communist China. Are we allowed to do that at all? We'll develop the bauxite for aluminium later. I'm hoping that if we pull out... I need to talk to Japan. You're not Japan. If we leave the faction, will we be allowed to steal land from Yan'an? I want to know. faction trader. But we could join again, as long as he doesn't flip. And the answer is yes. From actual China. Perfect. Okay. We definitely want to do that as quickly as we can. Which means, yeah, in this we need to do institute cross-border raids as well. So we can take Yunnan. Otherwise, Japan's going to block us from everything else. But if we can grab these, then at least we'll have one border instead of having to deal with this nonsense as well. Okay. So I'm also assuming that the Japanese won't help with this, and while they have no troops, it should be an instant grab. So let's jump out to get artillery started. Very insufficient steel now, so let's get going to Germany. How's our building going? Alright, just knock this up a little more. Need more land for more military factories. And that is some terrible supply up there. Oh, because we don't have access. Of course we don't have access anymore. Alright, let's line up on these guys. And then that expanded this as well. So that is reasonable. Oh, of course we don't have access to get them out though. Jump on there for now. We'll deal with that soon. And heavy weapons, no, institute cross-border raids. Internal party support is what? Alright, the Sikh Japanese support thing. So, weekly fascism support for loss of stability and loss of political power gain. That's never going to happen. Approach Japan. Third Guangxi Clique offers subjugation. So you'd actually become part of them, I assume. Become their puppet. Well, do that as an emergency thing if they want to attack us. Otherwise, we're up to 96. Sage incident at Xi'an border. Damn it, it's having to be down here. Alright, we'll give us some more space anyway. Let's go. Next decision's ready to be taken. No, they're not. So, give us a month. That supply is just insane. It's insane to the point that we might not even be able to win this if he has a single troop. Can we ask for access? No, because opinion is low. Should probably work on getting opinion up. Alright. Recon. We also need 40 tech. That's a bit too soon. Support companies, working on motorized, working on artillery, land doctrine. Alright, 14 days. Let's turn off political actions. Propaganda. Keep that on. I'm not going to worry about seeking them. Aggressive prosecution. We need stuff stored. Oh, okay. So you're spending infantry equipment to get fascism support up faster. No. Alright, so Japanese support stuff would be useful sometimes. Alright, start the conflict. Victory in Xi'an. Good for us. Do we have... really not a lot of supply there, but I guess it's probably better. And working on cross-border raids, so we can do these guys. They capitulated as well, so they got no men. And this has to be for Yunnan. And we got the points back. No progress in Xi'an. There we go. Can't reorder these, can we? Nope. Alright, so still ridiculous supply issues. Could actually start building that up. Do it as a low priority. Fate of Czechoslovakia. Alright, instituted the cross-border raids. And then heavy weapons stuff. I don't want to do just yet. This will be done there. Then we get the bonus on improved artillery. Yeah, okay. Better than doing nothing. This is literally... Oh, we have to choose between them. Fair enough. 50 support for the new Guangxi Clique, more than 50 support for... I had no idea that that actually blocked us. Damn it. We can't get the Chinese things. Alright, that makes a big difference then. At least we'd flip back to one of the others. But let's go stage an incident at Yunnan's border. Dictatorial Xinjiang and Shanxi Yan. Yep. Alright, give us some land, please. They still have nobody in there. So, probably should have read that more carefully. New Guangxi Clique or CPC? Flip back around. CPC is communist, yeah, so you can't do fascist China. You have to be communist or non-aligned. Which means we need to get rid of this guy. And go back to... whoever would get rid of it. Alright. We'll just drop him for somebody else, and then we can do something from in here. Anti... No, he's either more than 10 support. Can't do it for the other guys. How do you get rid of fascism then? Well, I guess we could try going communist. Got all that we could from Japan, so going communist wouldn't be the worst idea in the world. And we'll spend the rest of our time taking stuff from China without Japan seeming to notice what we're doing. So yeah, next chance we get. We need to stop the fascist building up. Come buddy, we want Yunnan. And it's ours. We have shown them our strength. Blob. And of course these guys keep being in the wrong thing as well. You were from this army. You were from this army. And for some reason that disables all things. So Chen Jitang and Li Zhongren. He didn't have it. This guy. Alright, he's an engineer, so enables ability siege artillery. Equipment capture rate. Now let's go Fortress Buster. And over here, organization loss when moving down. I think we're still going to want defensive doctrine with pretty much everyone. Alright. And I was going to move this. Can't move it further down, okay. Well, let's stay on a bit both. Now I can modify the government, so we need to lose him in favour of the Communist Revolutionary. Must just be this country that doesn't have the one that supports non-aligned. So now I've seen it in the other ones. Alright, daily communist support then. And it is not quite time for that yet. Doing land doctrine, support companies can now knock out SIGs. Have we started actually producing support equipment yet? No, we're spot on though. So we'll get that soon. How's our shortage? It's pretty good. Alright, towed artillery done. We have to move into this one to get it started so we don't waste the heavy weapons development. A lot of French on our border. Alright, so trying to turn to the CPC. I think we still really wanted to do it the way we did. Just to get a little bit of land. Probably not worth it. If we'd gone communist from the start. Well, we got it for the achievement, I guess, for Panda-monium. So it wasn't a complete waste, but if we weren't going for the achievement, turning communist at the start would have been better. joining them, and then declaring on Japan. Which is kind of what we're doing now. So I guess it wasn't too bad. Gives us time to build up to defend against Japan more. Alright, heavy weapons development. Italy have joined the Axis. That's right, it's 39. War's about to start. Heavy weapons development done. So, nothing at all is available. We could go with construction repair. In fact, no, it's just repairs. Doesn't help with our actual production. So, no, this is all about political power for a while. We'll start building up our war support and stability. And Germany should be, yep, Danziging all war. And we can deploy units. So I want to see... Where do we actually check it? This one? Can't see deployment queue, just manpower in the field. Alright. Well, eventually it will be 36 times 10,000. So 360,000, we'd have to have triple. So yeah, that's not going to happen. We'll keep them just stored in there anyway though, so we don't need them. The supply situation's not the best. Now, how are we building here? We're still doing them. Alright, still got quite a bit to build up. And we can still do Yunnan and Jian. Alright. Ended up putting them in the wrong order. Jian. There. Okay. Probably more important to actually do them first. We can drag and drop now. Cool. So, Sichuan and Jian. I guess, well, the repair will be done automatically. Alright, then we do the building, and then we, yep, that sounds good. So, don't tell us about deploying units. Not using support equipment. That's right, we're not doing a focus. Insufficient aluminium. Kind of need the civilian factories though. Alright, what exactly does support equipment take? Takes 2 steel and 1 aluminium. Really need more civilian factories. And we can ban communism. That's the opposite of what we want to do. So, is this in propaganda? No, it's in political actions. Banning communism is a no. We want to ban what we are. Alright, we're going to keep 100 points ready for when China becomes available again. Institute press censorship is for fascism support. Yeah, no. Well, we're up to 8.5. As long as Japan don't want to declare war on us, we're quite happy to continue as we are. Hopefully they declare war on Russia. Well, not yet. Not until we're ready. Alright, a period of peace is what we need. Can't use command power for anything. So we do need to get some more guys. Poland refuses. The world is at war. And let's get some new commanders ready now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need another one. Media personality. Army reassignment duration doubled. God, his ways to talk to the media are always try to be in the spotlight. Extra entrenchment. The experience gain isn't particularly good. I don't know if there's any reason not to promote people right at the start. I mean, you can't use them for a while from recently promoted, but that's gone in 3 months anyway. Alright, he will be defensive. Can't do it unless he's in charge of an army. Warsaw's gone already. Liu Sun. We can do it now. Why couldn't I do it with the other guy? Because he's still recently promoted. Cost 15. Oh, we actually, yeah, because we spent it. Okay. Luxembourg have capitulated, and what are we looking for? Stage an incident at the Xi'an border. Xi'an is the one we've already taken. What are you talking about? Why is that even an option? Whose flag is that? Did just learn what that flag means. It's the 5 colours of China. The different, not nationalities, whatever you'd call it. Oh god, these guys are getting screwed. Alright, let's just stage this incident, even though that seems broken, because we already own it. At least we get the points back. But it should mean we're going to be ready for these guys soon as well. They still have no men. Let's grab something like this. 6 divisions is all it takes. Alright, interwar artillery. Let's get our improved artillery. It's even this year, so that's all good. And once we've done that, probably want to start actually building artillery. I do like having this on 25 though, so yeah. Alright, we'll line it up and we'll just change it after. USSR takes Eastern Poland. A likely story. And it goes Netherlands. So no focus, we still can't... Why is that so far down? Still can't really do anything. We'll keep saving up points. And it was soon after this that they became available. So can you take their last province, becomes the next question. Hopefully you can. And there's no way for us to do it to Japan to get to the north. Unless we declare war on Tibet. Then we'd board a dictatorial Xinjiang. It could be fun. Alright, Belgium's in, etc, etc. Norway. Netherlands are gone. And escalate to a border conflict for our own province. Yeah, see, it's Chengde. Even though it was saying Xi'an. Alright, now we've got our supplies going through. Awesome. Which means we don't need to waste any time doing these. Well, we'll do them last if we run out of other things to do. Cool. I should probably reorganize everything. Modify the government, political theorist, etc. We actually need to make sure we can do the other one when it pops up. So, no for now. And you need to rejoin that. Alright, do want to reorganize this. So, these guys get on this border, these guys get on the rest of the border in general, I guess. Not sure why it's not combining them when it's fine. Alright, and you would move in. And you would, I don't know, not really do anything, but something like that. Alright, Belgium's gone. Shall we go take a look at France? Hold strong, France. Paris is a long way from Germany. Yeah, we could actually join the Axis now. And call Germany against Japan. Alright, outdated equipment. Here's the towed artillery. It's not actually being produced, but yeah, let's jump forward. This research, it's 1940 tech. We're not actually producing it yet, so let's just work on support companies. We also want maintenance usually, otherwise logistics. I think maintenance is going to be more important. And there goes Paris. Yeah, not particularly stable. France have capitulated. Alright, we get our SIGs and our pocket defense. We want to go... This is 39 tech, so... Could do that, but I'd rather... Well, we have to go with defense in depth. We should probably start thinking about fighters and then Kaz. Although again, 1940, yeah, definitely go here first. Production issues mean we'll probably ignore the Air Force and the fleet. The fleet because we just want to knock out military factories other than worrying about building up a fleet. And using a fleet against Japan would be too hard anyway. Even though we do need to do it by the end. Finland rejects Soviet demands. Okay. How are we looking on turning communist? 18%. Well, it gives us a good chance to build all this up. And it looks like we're not allowed to do this one. I think it would have shown by now. Xinjiang, Yan'an, Shanxi. Yeah, French Civil War. Armistice at Compiègne. Denmark has capitulated. Rudolf Hess has died. The Union's done their little war. Iceland takes control of their affairs. Yep. So you're saying Yan'an border. Any neighbour state fully controlled by the third Guangxi Clique. I think it's saying, like, it's bugging out because it's giving us the wrong thing again. But I think if he had a guy here, then we'd be allowed to do it. So maybe as soon as he creates something, he has one military factory, so it is possible. Otherwise, I think we're locked out. But that shouldn't really be the issue. Any state owned by them, any neighbour state controlled by us, at least, you know, that is true. State should not have an active border incident. Yeah, it's saying there's no state owned by them. So it's just a bit buggy, and it's robbed us of it. Alright, well, we could fabricate on Tibet, and we can't actually get through there to attack. Crap. We'll be able to do it after we've taken these 3 provinces. Yeah, it's going to be a long game. And that would just be to yeah, no. So we just need to build up more men than Japan somehow. It's going to be a tricky proposition. Really need to call the Soviets in against them. It's going to be our only chance. Problem with that's going to be that Germany's going to overrun the Soviets. So we'll probably want to switch back to the Axis. Then we can't do that. No. Well, we need to go communist just to become the Chinese focus tree. And then we'll wait for Germany to overrun the Soviet Union. We'll join the Axis, and while we're in the Axis, declare war on... Hey, declare war on Japan. Maybe. There'll be some path that we can do to get Germany at war with Japan, we hope. Otherwise, keep stealing Chinese land and building up. Oh, we've taken Chongqing now. Stole it off them. And the Soviets actually took the states. Finnish Democratic Republic of the Comintern. They're communist. Okay. So no decisions available. Aggressively persecutes the opposition. Sounds like a political action. Or a propaganda effort. Or seeking Japanese support. Brings fascist support up. Get rid of that. Alright, how are we looking? Fascist is pretty strong. Alright, we could do somebody else. So, non-core manpower. Stability we'll want eventually. Fascist Democrats. Alright, let's go for stability now. That helps with factory output. Government corruption needs to disappear. And we could do another guy for a theorist, maybe? Don't really need the gain that much. Don't need another advisor. Volunteers only is going to be fine for quite a while. Navy and Air Force we don't care. High Command doesn't matter. And the industrial concerns we don't control anything that we need. Liaoning, etc. Control HoI. Alright, Romania gives up. Land doctrine research time. Could actually be worth it. Alright, let's jump in. Then we'll save up points pretty quickly to jump into some of these. Now, developing the bauxite would actually be helpful. So we need excavation 3. That will be one that we choose to do then. Should be into 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll be able to do these. Probably should have done first. Alright. Well, it's going to be a bit of sitting around and building up, but then I think we've got a bit of a murky path towards taking over Japan and China. Yeah, for now I'm going to take a short break, so thanks for watching, hope you're enjoying it. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I hope to see you again soon. See you later.